I got a tweet or two. I think I saw a comment on one of our What's Good channel videos, and I also saw a tweet, I think, that was talking about private school.
Oh no.
And then, and then it was like talking about, you guys should talk about more stories. So I want to say to you, I don't know anything about private school. You went to one.
What do you mean? Okay. What kind of school did you go to?
I don't know. That's exactly
like a state school, a public school.
I guess so.
Like, no, you didn't go to a grammar school.
Don't think I know what that is. I went to a normal school. I went to a school that's like just school.
Oh my God. Okay, so I could very well be wrong here.
Okay.
Private school, public school, which I think is actually technically a state school.
Okay.
I think public school, I don't know. There's an education where you pay for it. There's education where you don't pay for it. And there's education where you don't pay for it, but you have to get certain grades to get in, which is a grammar school.
Okay, no.
So like Josh went to a grammar school.
Ah, okay.
So Josh always rips into me for going to private school. I've been to private school my whole life.
Yeah.
And I get ripped into because the obvious stigma of going to private school is, you know, the whole, you know, the gap year. That's private school. Yeah. That's exactly what private school is.
That's why you say it then.
I don't say it. I say it to annoy
you. Like
you.
saying it.
I say it to annoy you because every time I say it, it gets to you.
Yeah.
Just like the comments.
Yeah, I know.
So private school, I mean, there isn't anything to... Do you have to wear a uniform?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, the only thing I'd say is different is, firstly, it's just a lot of money wasted. Secondly, I mean, yeah, everyone was a lot posher.
Yeah.
Which I'll happily agree.
Well, I went to just a school.
Okay.
Didn't have to get any grades to get in. Didn't have to pay. I had to pay for some school trips, but I think that's normal, right?
Yeah, that's normal.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
just want to be honest.
I mean, just set up M70.
Oh, that's a great plug for that.
M7 Education, me and my brother have set up. Yeah. I'll leave a link to it in the description below. Basically, go read it there. I might get my brother on one time, actually.
Yeah,
we can talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But check it out. Please check it out in the description down below.
Your
got a lot of
brother,
things to add.
Do we tell the people that your brother does the clips?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So,
so he'll know to put this in.
Yeah.
He'll know. He'll make sure he highlights this, replays it, slow-mos it, reverses it, everything.
But we can get him in on a podcast.
If he wants to do a podcast just for like, not even a whole podcast, just a little bit, we can talk about M7E.
Yeah, and then, but then also what I'm saying is he'll be able to clip it with great knowledge because he'll be in it.
Yeah.
He'll be in his head.
I'm really bad with words, so I'm like, I don't want to say anything too much. That's why I'm like, go check it out in the description.
Okay, in case you mess it up.
Basically, it's funding school trips for schools with a high percentage of PP children.
I read that on your website.
Yeah.
What does PP mean?
Premium pupil children.
Pupil.
Purple. Yes, it's basically like where the schools are being funded for stuff like school lunches and stuff like that.
Okay, cool.
And it's I'm very bad with words, so I'm kind of like I'm trying to just check it out in the description. Also, when we raise £10,000 for it, I'm going to be dyeing my hair the colour of the logo, which is purple.
Yellow. Oh.
Purple.
All right, okay.
I'm not dyeing my hair yellow. I don't want to look like a Simpson. But yeah, I'm going to do that when we hit £10,000. So if you can go donate, feel free. And anyway, back to private school.
Where was I going?
That's a very bad way to go. Back to private school.
Well, what you say it's not very different, but you went to an all-boys school.
From year 7 to 11, it's all boys.
Yeah, so I want to know about that. What's that like?
What do you mean? We didn't just like jerk each other off.
I think you did.
No, we didn't.
You sure?
There was a lot. The thing is, I don't know because.
Compared to us,
no, I do know. I do know we didn't jerk each other off. I don't know what a public state school is. I'm going to just say public. It could be wrong, but I'm just going to say public, private.
Yeah.
I don't know what a public school is like because I've never went. So I feel like the stereotype of the rugby banter,
lads.
I feel like that is.
Oi, Simon.
I feel like that is more. I feel like that is true because I saw a lot of that rugby banter.
Yeah.
I wasn't part of it because I was like, no, I'm not doing rugby.
What was it like with like girls though? Because like I know like.
I mean, I didn't talk to girls from year 7 to 11. Like, I knew a couple in like year 10, 11, and that was about it.
But like, well, you don't. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're at an all-boys school, like, I've known my wife now, Laura. I knew she's lived in our village since we were like 3. I went to nursery with her. I didn't know her, but she was at the nursery, and then she was at pretty much every school I went to. But like, I met her. Like, we got together at school.
Yeah.
So like, I've had a lot of relationships. Like, obviously not like.
Well, so like you'd still
wives in the future. But.
So our schools were like. It's still a boy and girl school. It's still a mixed school, but it's 2 campuses, basically. So you have like the primary school, which is mixed by the girls' school. Then literally a 8-minute walk down the hill is the boys' school. So you do some stuff like if you did swimming, for example, that's the facility is at the girls' school.
Okay.
You'd if you went on school trips, you always go from the girls' school. You have a couple of lessons like the gyms at the girls' school, stuff like that. So you'd always see them, and you'd see them, and then obviously you'd have random like birthday parties and stuff where they're like, oh yeah, they're doing it. Everyone's invited. We didn't just do like boys only parties and stuff. So
you did.
It wasn't sometimes. But yeah, it was. I mean, I definitely didn't talk to as many girls because of it.
Yeah.
100%.
What's the point of doing all boys? So you don't get distracted?
I think it might be, yeah.
But I feel like that, like...
I think it's healthy. I think as in to be distracted a little bit.
Like boys chatting to girls, guys chatting to girls is because like that's what like you learn life skills in that.
Yeah.
The whole point of going to school is not just to like know how many... Like the whole point of going to school is not to learn how to divide 3,600 by...
It's like 60. Clearly we didn't learn.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you didn't go private. I did. Neither of us knew how to do it.
Exactly.
Clearly it didn't
But though, I am smarter than you and I went to public school and I didn't pay. Or my parents didn't pay, so...
I mean, I'll definitely argue the fact you're smarter than me. But...
No, yeah.
In terms of like, private school is better education.
Yeah.
I'll strongly disagree.
Was that yours or was that just like in general?
Ours was bad.
Okay.
Like... You do get some private schools that are notoriously better, but that's because they also have entrance exams as well. Okay. You don't just go, here's money, you're in private school.
Yeah.
They do have entrance exams as well. But I think some schools do have lesser entrance exams, and ours was one of them. Our school was dumb. Like, I mean, I think our school ended up having, this is like a really bad thing to say about it, but I think our school had like the highest ratio of money paid to bad grades.
Oh, wow, okay.
It was something like that. We had that one year.
Well, yeah, I imagine that the reason like people would pay for their kids to go to a private school is so they can get better grades.
That's one of the reasons. The other reason is some families believe that you'll then hang out with other kids that are from private school families, and that will like drive them to success or something. But me personally, as long as my kid can get in, I will 100% send my kid to grammar school.
Yeah.
I think grammar schools are like I hated my school.
Yeah.
If I could go back in time and my life would be the same, I would never ever have gone private school. I see it as a waste of money. Yeah,
and like you say, I don't think that's a good thing though. I think only being with like kids who are from a better childhood. I mean, that's not good.
Yeah.
You need like everyone.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. That's why I think a grammar school is the perfect thing, because that's like, you have to get the grades to get in, so you have to work hard.
You have to motivate. You have to be motivated.
But anyone could go.
Yeah.
So it's like, I hate saying it because it sounds really like, I hate sounding very on the posh side.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm literally there like, as I said, I would still have gone to my private school because it's why I'm where I am.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't have met JJ. I wouldn't have done this. I wouldn't have done that. Blah, blah, blah.
You're always here, and you're always at the stage you're at in life is because everything that happened.
Yeah. But if nothing would have changed, I would never ever have gone to that school. I hated it.
Yeah, I hated a lot of my school. Like I loved it, but like I don't know, a lot of things happened after school where I don't know. I think I blocked a lot of like stuff out of my life. You know, like literally.
Really?
Like I'll talk to my friends, my best friends as well, two of my best friends, and I'll be talking to them. And they were like, "Oh, remember this?" And I'm like, "Nah." And they're like, "Oh, remember this?" And I'm like,
"I think that's just you."
I think it's just me. But there are a lot of things in my life that I think I just like blanked out of my mind. It's just gone now.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah, I've got a bad memory. Like, but it's not just because I've got a bad memory. It's because like I've got a pretty good memory actually. But it's when it's like some things I just can't remember anything. It's weird.
Okay, so would you, if money is absolutely no issue?
Okay,
like you have £10 billion, would you send your kid to private school?
Yes, I don't know, mainly because I don't know what private school is like.
Yeah,
but I feel like no, but I don't know, because I think when you have a kid, you really want the best for the kid.
Yeah,
and then at that point you're like, oh, I want the best.
But the thing is, it's not like it doesn't have to be a private school to be nice.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's
I guess the thing is,
I would send my kid to a private school if there's no other schools around that are like a nice school.
Yeah,
100%. But if there's a choice of, if there's three schools right next to each other, grammar is the way to me.
Yeah, and this is what I'm going to say here. This is not to do with like families well from that. So you know how before you saying like some parents like to send their kids to private school because they're around more kids like that. Like that's not my thing. But there are a lot of kids in my school that I wouldn't want my kid to be around. And that's not to do with like how poor the family is or how rich the family is, because there are a lot of like well-off kids at my school that I just was like, I would not want my kid to be around that. But you can't choose that. That's just life. Like,
that's the thing.
You can't choose the kids. Like that's why I'm like, I'd want the best for my kid, and I want to put him or her in a school that like everything's perfect. But also you can't
put them in a bubble.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can't bubble wrap your kids. But I think that's the wrong way of saying it.
It makes sense. I get what you mean.
Yeah.
You can't bubble wrap your kids. Yeah.
But it sounds like I'm saying like I want to murder my kid because I want to roll them up and bubble wrap.
Yeah, that's a little bit weird.
Yeah, I don't mean
it wasn't weird until you explained it as weird.
My bad. But you know what I mean? Like, I don't care if it's private or not private, but I just want it to be good.
Yeah.
Like the best. So maybe that means that it would be private if money was an option. I don't know. I'd have to research. Why don't you just let me live my life, Simon, and figure it out when it comes to it?
What do you mean?
So what do you think about right now?
I'll tell you one thing actually though, about being in an all-boys school. Obviously, like, you weren't at an all-boys school.
No.
At all.
No.
So, from year 7 to 11, you go to school every day and there's girls.
Yeah.
We didn't have that, obviously. So, when you have a female teacher...
okay.
Your standards are, like, much lower.
Everyone fancies the teacher.
Everyone fancies the teacher.
Okay.
And then, like, you see them after... You see them after, like, when you get to year 13.
Oh, after school, yeah. Like, you don't mean after class.
No.
You see them after class and you're like, all right, babe.
What about to the teacher?
Yeah.
But you see them after, like, year 13 and you're kind of like, most of them are,
just not.
Most of them at that point, there was, like, their mums, they're like 45, 50.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they're not attractive.
Wow.
But you're there, like, when you're in school, you're just like, oh my God, that teacher's so hot.
Yeah. I'm trying to think, we didn't really have any hot teachers.
Exactly. If they were our school, it would have been hot.
even if the teachers were the same.
Yeah.
Just because you guys aren't around girls.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It's building.
Yeah. That's the thing that I find weird about, like, all boys school is that, why?
You see how if you, like, don't have sex or you don't have any, like, you don't masturbate for like 2 months, anything will set you off.
So that was just like the whole school.
You'll see two ants just like grinding on some food and you'll be like, oh.
That's why I would imagine a lot of gay stuff happens at all boys schools, because like they're just boys and they're like, gotta fuck something.
I mean, boys are very horny.
Yeah.
But no, I don't think, I don't know. The thing is, I can't judge a public school because I've never been.
Yeah.
That's the issue. We need someone who's been to both.
We do.
I mean, JG went to a public school for like a year at the end, but that doesn't really count. You need someone who did like year 7 to 9 in a private school and then year 9 to 11 public.
Yeah. And they were older in the public school because then they would know how weird that the...
Yeah.
Well, I think, in my head, I just think private school's weird, but I don't know private school.
I mean, I've heard stories from Calix, and his actually sounds like Hogwarts.
He went to private school, did he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, but I don't... Actually, was it private school? I don't know if it was a private school or just a weird school.
It could be weird.
I think they were the kind to wear, like, like high shorts with, like, long socks, like knee-high socks.
Yeah, okay.
As in him wearing them, not the girls.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and he like walked around. They had to play like Quidditch and stuff.
What do you mean?
I think.
What do you mean they had to play Quidditch?
I think Cal went to a really weird school.
Did he actually go to Hogwarts?
I think he might have done.
Damn, I'd go to Hogwarts.
I wouldn't.
Why?
Loads of bad shit happens there.
Yeah, but you can do tricks.
Bear them die.
Yeah, I wouldn't die. I'm good at tricks.
Tricks.
I'm good at spells.
Tricks.
You
called them tricks.
Abracadabra.
I think abracadabra. That's not even one of them.
It says.
Not
in Harry Potter, but that's
exactly.
like a magic trick in general.
Yes, you would have been...
Avada Kedavra.
Avada Kedavra.
Yes, that is abracadabra. She's just changed it.
Yeah, it's different, isn't it?
She's just copied it.
If you go... Yeah, but it's also the hand movement and stuff.
Yeah, what I'm saying is abracadabra could have been in Harry Potter. It actually is. She just changed the B to a V.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is I don't think you'd be good at spells.
Why wouldn't I?
I don't know.
I can speak fast.
So?
I can be like, abracadabra.
Yeah, the wand wouldn't understand you.
True.
Magic,
like, sorry, mate, what?
You speak too fast for magic.
Yeah. But I bet I could really give Voldemort a good one. That's a weird sentence.
That was weird.
That is a weird
if
sentence.
You could see it as well. He did like almost like a
whip.
A kinky whip motion.
Yeah, damn it.
I'll give him a good one.
I think.
I mean, Private school, yeah. I mean, I just wasn't a fan. I actually resent my school too much is the issue.
Yeah.
Because up to year 6, I think I enjoyed it. I had bad times.
Wait, did it go from...
So you do like year 1 to 6 is primary school.
Oh, yeah. But in the same school?
Yeah. Whoa. But it's like a separate campus. So
I think my nieces are doing that, yeah.
You don't see the old... Like, it's called, like, Berkhamsted Prep School.
Okay, and then it becomes like...
Whatever it is. Then it becomes Berkhamsted Senior School. Then it becomes...
Sixth
or
form.
Berkhamsted Collegiate, whatever. And then Berkhamsted Sixth College or whatever.
Wow.
But...
You're really posh.
Shut up. You know what that's what it is? I went there before year 1 too. I was in Stepping Stones 1 and 2. Yeah.
Wow, so you were there. It was only a boys' school from the
7 to
school.
11, yeah.
Okay.
So, like, obviously, you meet girls in year 6 that you're friends with,
yeah.
and you're still friends with them outside.
Okay, yeah.
Like, it's not, you don't literally just go, like, you're penned in, like, you're not allowed to talk to girls.
You don't wake up one morning and it's just, like, guys everywhere.
No. What was I going to say? I was going to say something. You threw me off.
Sorry.
You threw me off with all your guy talk. I can't remember now.
The way you said that is now it's like I'm really interested to learn about private school because there's just boys there. Like with all your guy talk.
It's going to annoy me now. I can't remember.
Thanks for listening, guys.
Oh, no, I know what I was going to say. Yeah, I kind of resent my school because...
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Up to year 6, like, I had a couple times where it was like, I really didn't enjoy school. Blah, blah, blah. Like, every kid does kind of thing.
Yeah.
But then when it got to year 7 to 11, it was just like... I don't know, I felt like it was... Like, our school definitely prioritized rugby, and basically the only thing I had going for me was I was decent at football.
Yeah.
Not amazing, but decent. And our school was literally like, the way they started the football term. So what sports did you play at your school?
What do you mean?
Did you not have... You have 3 terms at school. Did you do a different sport each term?
No.
So we
okay, I'll give you a story from our school real quick before you carry on. Hold your thought. Our school had like sports. Oh yeah, holding your thought.
Holding my thought.
We did sports, so we had like all the normal ones like football, rugby and all that. And then in year 10 and 11, they just gave up. Right? not I'm joking. We just played dodgeball every single PE.
Oh my God.
And I think it's because like they were focused on like PE GCSE. So if you're doing GCSE PE, but they're literally dodgeball, Danish long ball. I don't know if you know what that is.
No.
That's so sick. Yeah, and then bench ball.
No idea.
You don't know what bench ball is?
No.
So bench ball, right, is where you...
Do you stand on a bench and basically dodgeball while you're standing on a bench?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's just dodgeball, but on a bench?
No. I think if you get hit, then you go on the bench.
Oh, no, I do know that. Yeah, I do know that.
Yeah, do you not call it bench ball?
I just think I played it in like year 4.
Okay.
I think it was like let's just get these kids to shut up, play bench ball.
That's what they did for us, yeah. Next podcast, let's talk about the stories from our school, because obviously I can't remember a lot of them. I can remember, let's do that. I've got so many funny ones. For example, like, me and my friend were just fighting in class, like, with the teacher there. He got so mad at me, because I was like picking on... Well, I wasn't picking on him, but we were just bantering. It was my friend. And he was like... He tried to hit me with the stool. Yeah. No, he had a nail file... Okay. Right, and was literally like trying to hit and stab me with it. So all I had to defend myself was a stool. And then there's like walking around class like this. I was like, miss. He's like trying to kill me. She's like, shh. Just let it happen. I was like, what's going on? Yeah.
What I'm trying to say is, anyway, we had 3 terms.
Yeah,
First term was always rugby, second term was always football, and third term was always cricket. So we had
not bench ball.
Not bench ball. But when you got to like the later years, you could choose not to do cricket or rugby or football if you don't want to, and you do other sports like you do tennis or bench dodgeball, ball, athletics or whatever, stuff like that.
Okay.
There was a lot of private school sports.
Yeah, like what, like
lacrosse.
Rowing. Oh, lacrosse.
Actually, you can only do that at the girls' school though. Only the girls could do lacrosse.
Oh,
yeah.
Why?
Until mixed. The boys couldn't do it until 6th form. But anyway, they prioritised rugby so much that the coaches were the same. So they basically did the rugby term and they were like, oh yeah, our team's good, blah, blah, blah. Even though they sucked, they always lost.
Yeah.
And then they would go to the football term and the first match, because you literally start school on Monday and you have a match Saturday. We only have like 2 sessions a week. They would just go, all right, who's good at football? Who wants to play football? They put everyone that wants to play football in a thing and they'd go, all right, you were good at rugby, 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 you were good at rugby. So I know you're good, so you're in the team. We'll fill the rest with you lot. So for the first 5-6 games of the season, we only played like 10. It was 90% rugby players who don't know how to play football. And the rest of us are all there like trying to play football, playing with these guys who don't kick, they use their hands. And it's like, it was just so painful.
They're going to take a free kick and just pick it up. You guys are like, wait.
We just have like 11 goalies.
Yeah.
But like, so one of my friends, Jonathan Bond, who got signed to Watford, he literally got scouted from the school.
Okay.
And literally, the school said he's not allowed to play for Watford over our school because they played matches on Saturdays as well. And they said, no, you have to play for school. And Bondi was like, this is my chance to go professional.
That's so stupid, yeah.
They were like, I was like, you're holding back. But when rugby players did it, they were allowed to miss school to play county and district and stuff.
Yeah.
So he basically got told he's not allowed. He ended up moving to like the Watford school, signing for them, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, now he plays for...
And now he's West Brom.
Yeah.
And like he's done well, he's done decent, but the school basically neglected him, said we're nothing to do with him then.
That's crazy.
Second he made his debut, they did a thing saying we made him.
Yeah.
They literally did a thing saying we are the reason. Our coaches coached him into that.
Yeah, and they're probably wanting to come back and do like a talk to the kids. And he's like, oh, this is why.
But he's the kind of person that just doesn't care. He doesn't hold a grudge. Stuff like that. So he's kind of there, like, whatever. Like, he liked school. He really enjoyed the time there. So he's kind of like, he doesn't resent it at all. I'm more of a grudge holder.
Like,
so I'm like, and the fact like they hated JJ. They actually kicked him out, and like they hated me.
Yeah,
and it's like they hated. There's like a couple of other people like Alice Living, who's Clean Eating Alice on Instagram, done very well. She's got like a book and stuff.
Who?
She's called Clean Eating Alice. You probably
What's her name though?
Alice Living.
Oh, not Levine. I thought you meant the Radio 1.
No.
She's got a podcast, Alice Levine.
And Roman Kemp.
Yeah, I know him.
So they all they were all in my year at my school.
Mad.
And like I know our school kind of resented them all.
Yeah.
And then when they got something out, they loved them again. But Alice Living always did all right. So they kind of like, I think they loved her still.
Okay.
So then she did well and they were like, oh, this is Berkhamsted's biggest success ever, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, man.
And it's annoying because I resent them because of stuff like that. It's kind of, it's just a thing of like, they hate you until...
Yeah, till you do something well and then they're like...
Then they say they created it.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't care about the hate if you're not going to claim it all.